If you're planning a kitchen upgrade in 2025, there are some game-changing appliances that are hitting the market and some that you should avoid. So today I will break down the best and worst appliance trends so that you don't waste your money on features that may sound good but don't actually deliver. Okay, so some of these trends will surprise you today and a few of you might even rethink how you design your kitchen. So let's get right into it.
Hey guys, welcome to Innov Depot, home of the best luxury affordable appliances. In this channel, you guys can expect tons of amazing information from kitchen ranges to dishwashers to range tops. And I hope you guys find value in all of the videos that we provide for you. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it.
First, let's start off with induction cooktops. Induction cooktops isn't a brand new technology, but in 2025, it's finally become a mainstream choice. Why? Because cities like New York, Boston, and LA are enforcing stricter energy regulations and outright banning gas in many new constructions. That means induction is becoming the go-to alternative for luxury kitchens. But here's the thing, induction isn't just a gas replacement, it's actually a better way to cook. You see, induction cooktops are faster, more precise, and safer. You could boil water in half the time compared to a gas burner, and because the cooktop only heats when the pan is on it, you're not wasting energy. And it's also incredibly easy to clean since the surface never gets as hot as gas or electric stoves. If you've ever tried scrubbing burnt on grease off of a gas stove, you know exactly what I mean. This year, several brands are pushing induction to the next level. Monogram introduced a sleek new model with advanced touch controls. Wolf improved its convection system for better heat distribution. And Thermador released its Liberty cooktop, which lets you adjust heat zones just by sliding your pot around. But the most powerful induction upgrade comes from the SKS, which now offers a 7,000 watt induction element that's stronger than a 25,000 BTU gas burner. Think about that. For decades, professional chefs swore by high-powered gas burners, and now induction has officially surpassed them. Induction is here to stay, and if you're building a modern kitchen, this should be your go-to choice. But if you're not ready to switch, make sure that you're at least future-proofing your home, meaning gas bans are only going to get stricter, and you don't want to be stuck in a situation where replacing your stove later becomes a major hassle. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite trends, steam ovens. If you care about flavor, if you care about nutrition, if you're not eating dried out food, listen up, because unlike microwaves, which zap moisture out of your food, steam ovens lock it in. That means meats stay juicy, vegetables keep their texture, and leftovers actually taste fresh instead of rubbery. Wolf's latest steam oven even offers 3 different reheat settings: crispy, moist, or classic reheating. So if you hate eating dry leftovers, this is a serious upgrade. For beginners, steam ovens are now more user-friendly than ever. Some models even auto-adjust steam levels, so all you have to do is select your food and the oven does the rest. No guesswork, no complicated settings, just perfectly cooked food every single time. Now, let's move on to refrigeration. Manufacturers are making some bold moves in fridge design, and some of these features are actually useful. First, let's talk about zero clearance hinges. If you've ever had a fridge door that couldn't fully open because it hit a wall or a cabinet, you know how frustrating that could be. LG and KitchenAid's new models fix this problem because it allows the doors to open completely even in tight spaces. Now, this might not seem like a big deal at first, but if you're designing a kitchen, it could make a huge difference in functionality. And another unexpected but interesting innovation is the dedicated compartments for wine. Yes, you heard that right. XO is now offering a fridge with separate sections so that your wine bottles don't absorb unwanted odors. If you're someone who enjoys both, this might be the most 2025 appliance feature yet. All right, now that we've covered some of the best new trends, let's talk about the ones that just don't make sense. First up, over-the-range microwaves. I know they're popular because they save counter space, but they've never been a good idea, and here's why. They're terrible at ventilation. Most over-the-range microwaves are only 16 inches deep, while a front burner extends up to 22 inches. That means smoke, grease, and even harmful gases like carbon monoxide stay trapped inside your home instead of being properly vented outside. And yet, manufacturers are somehow making this worse. Whirlpool just introduced a 10-inch deep version to match cabinet symmetry, but it's completely useless when it comes to actually venting your kitchen. If you care about air quality, avoid these and invest in a proper range hood. Your lungs will thank you later. Now, let's talk about dishwashers. Miele just released a 37 decibel dishwasher, which is the quietest model ever made. But there's a huge catch. It takes 4 hours to run. The reason that's so quiet is because they slowed down the motor to reduce the noise, but in doing so, they made these cycles painfully long. Meanwhile, Bosch's benchmark 38 decibel model is half the price and still runs efficiently. So before you buy the absolute quietest dishwasher in the market, ask yourself, is waiting 4 hours to clean dishes really worth it? For most people, I would say the answer is no. Another big marketing gimmick this year is the built-in air fry ovens. Manufacturers are pushing the idea that you don't need a countertop air fryer anymore because your oven could do it for you. But here's the problem. It doesn't actually work. The oven cavity is way too large for proper air circulation, which means that the food ends up unevenly cooked, burnt edges, and a half-cooked center, which gives you no real crisp. If you want a real air frying experience, just get a dedicated countertop air fryer. It is cheaper, it is faster, and it actually does the job right. So if you're in the market for a kitchen upgrade, take your time and do your research. Some of these innovations are game changers, while others are just clever marketing trying to make you spend more. Let me know in the comments down below which appliance you think is the biggest winner or loser of 2025. And if you're upgrading your kitchen, check out innovationdepot.com. I'll put the link down below for expert recommendations on the best appliances for your home. And as always, thank you all so much for your time. I'll see you all in the next one.